of Maluviette, the Highroad.
The Malfias Mountains had numerous openings that led to Noctera, an underground civilization separated from the overland of Maluviette. A variety of dangerous creatures and underground races evolved to meet their needs in the dark and violent underground. In addition to the entrances of Noctera, the mountains were covered heavily in tropical plant life and a wide selection of fruit and berry trees that typically wouldn't grow there. It is unknown why this occurred, especially when the mountain got anywhere from 100 to 500 inches of snow every winter season, depending on the location in the mountains. This is also the location of the Highroad. The Highroad of Maluviette spans the length of the Malfias Mountains from the southwest in the Incendium Populous to the northeast just after crossing the border into the Hunrum Republic. The Highroad is a nearly 1,800-mile stretch that was built during the Conquest era, starting during the year 8321 and lasting for nearly 70 years. It was originally intended to be a control route for the army of the Hunrum Republic to safely travel to the Incendium during their war over territory. The city of Eldwin started as a military camp to block the army of the Incendium from traveling by land to the Hunrum Republic. The Highroad became the primary trade route between the Incendium and the Republic during the Unification era. The major city of Eldwin grew from the old military camp and sits on the side of the Republic. It grew after becoming a checkpoint and legal border crossing for merchants and travelers. It was led by the Kinehurst family, who grew in wealth from the crossing tax they implemented. The entry point of Pallet on the Incendium side acts as a trade hub and rest point for travelers, as well as assisting travelers with reaching their destinations. Established heroes and adventurers regularly retired to Pallet during the Unification era. The Highroad became nearly unusable and threatened to collapse the economies of the Incendium and the Republic between 10,253 and 10,372. Before a group of retired heroes made the journey to clear it and make the route accessible again. At the end of their journey, changes occurred in how travel and border crossings were handled. The Highroad Actual Play campaign covers the specific details of this point in time. During the Kinehurst Empire, the Highroad was an open and uncontrolled means of travel. The village of Pallet existed as a minor point at the start of the Highroad, while it was barely surviving. The Highroad was littered with ruins and mostly normal wildlife during this era, but had its share of monsters and even dragons, as they saw it as an out-of-the-way location to avoid the mortal races. Strange things occurred on the Highroad during this period for those curious enough to explore deeper parts of the mountains, caves, and tunnels. Tears in reality appeared, allowing creatures from other realities to travel between them. These distortions also caused mutations in the creatures living within and on the mountains. By the time of the Cyber Revolution, the Highroad had become an extremely dangerous route that was blocked off to the general public. With the development of air travel, safer sea travel, and standard teleportation points in major cities, the Highroad became an unnecessary location in the world to travel, causing the town of Pallet to become completely abandoned by standard folk. It was instead guarded by military posts to prevent travelers from accidentally wandering into the mountains. It remained this way until the realm of Maluviette met its untimely end in history.